There's a board meeting on Wednesday night, that is a Lakewood Board of Education meeting, where once again special education students are adversely affected. What's proposed and what's occurred is that every or a majority of the child study team members who work for Lakewood Public Schools have been RICed, which means they've gotten notices from the board, from the superintendent, that their employment status is going to be discussed. As an attorney who represents hundreds of special education students, black, white, green, Hispanic, Latino, Jewish, kids are kids. They are being adversely affected by this chaos. And how is that? Kids are not being evaluated in a timely fashion. I know that from cases that currently are in court. Someone's idea was to give these evaluations out to places like the Middlesex Commission and other places that, for some reason, have not done these evaluations despite the assignment. Allegedly was to save money and time. If anything, it hasn't saved time. And money, well, the work hasn't been done for a large part, so what is it worth? And why evaluations are so important: for whatever kid you have, you need to know what he or she needs, such as an educational evaluation, a social evaluation, a speech evaluation. These are not occurring on a timely basis. Therefore, these kids are not getting timely offers of what program and placement, whether it be Clifton Avenue, whether it be Shy, whether it be Special Children's Center. Kids' services are being delayed. Number two, and I put this today in my email to the commissioner, copy to State Monitor Azara, and copy to Laura Winters. I'm not here to blame at this time. I'm not here to point fingers at this time. But I am here, and I put the state on official notice because they know what's going on. But now they will not be able to claim they didn't. They are now notified what's happening again in Lakewood. And we can't blame the past culprits. Helen Tobiah, others, they're long gone when this is happening. Kids are not getting evaluated. Kids are not getting services. Children who are in programs in Lakewood, for example, at the Linden Avenue School or trailers, are being relocated so other kids can come in their stead, perhaps, and it appears, so kids of the same ethnicity can be educated together. That is not legal. That is inappropriate. A child's placement is to be determined by his educational needs. There's also been a basic stop to sending kids out of district. Now, those who are concerned about money will say, great, no more Shy, no more Center, no more Alpha School. Yes, those places cost money. But guess what? The thought is, and the way it's supposed to work, is when a public school cannot service the children, they are to get an appropriate program at an out-of-district program. What is alleged now, and what we've received documentation through the court process, it appears that administrators are telling child study teams, you cannot send kids out of district even if they need it. Now, there are court cases with this, there's been testimony as to this, and unfortunately, it continues. Now, as far as Wednesday, they're about to lay off 8 social workers. Are the social workers needed? Are they not needed? Are they good people, not good people? Well, I can tell you, I know all of them, and they're good people. Are they needed and not needed? Well, logic would tell me, if you're not getting out evaluations quick enough, why are you letting go of bodies who can do it? There's also a high turnover rate. The few people who have recently been hired by the administration, already 2 have resigned. These are recent employees. So where are we going? Delay, delay, delay. Again, I don't want to get into who's right, who's wrong. Is the state to blame? The state knows. The state monitors are aware. The commissioner is aware. Is it the board's fault? Well, the board wants what's best for children. I know the board members are actively pursuing this to get to the bottom of it. Who is telling the right story here? My story and the children I represent is one story. We want services, whether it be at Clifton Avenue, whether it be at Oak Street, whether it be at Shy, whether it be at the Special Children's Center, whether it be at the Search School. We want services. And evaluations is what leads to program, which leads to placement. And if you don't get the evals done, and if you're arbitrarily moving children around, this is not good for any kid. Thank you.